Manipulators don't always use force. The most effective ones use psychology, influencing your decisions without making their intentions obvious. They often exploit emotions like guilt, confusion, fear, and self-doubt, making you believe you're acting on your own choices. The good news is that manipulation becomes much less effective once you learn how to recognize it. Here are 6 psychology-backed ways to outsmart manipulators and protect your peace of mind. The first strategy is simple. Stop explaining yourself too much. Many people feel the need to justify every decision they make, especially when someone disagrees with them. But manipulators love long explanations because every extra detail gives them something to challenge or argue against. The more you explain, the more opportunities they have to keep the conversation going until you eventually give in. Sometimes the most powerful response is also the shortest. A simple no is often stronger than a 5-minute justification. Healthy people respect boundaries. Manipulators look for weaknesses in them. The less you defend your boundaries, the harder they become to attack. The second strategy is to slow down your decisions. Manipulators often create urgency because urgency reduces critical thinking. They want you to act before you have enough time to reflect on what's really happening. You may hear phrases like, "Decide now," "Don't overthink it," or "This is your last chance." These statements are designed to create pressure, not clarity. Whenever someone tries to rush your decision, that's usually the moment you should slow down. Time is one of the strongest defenses against manipulation. A decision that is right for you today will usually still be right tomorrow. The third strategy is to trust patterns, not promises. Anyone can make convincing promises. Words are easy. What matters is behavior repeated over time. Psychologists often point out that past behavior is one of the strongest predictors of future behavior. Manipulators frequently rely on promises to keep people hopeful and emotionally invested. Instead of focusing on what people say, pay attention to what they consistently do. Patterns reveal character far more accurately than promises ever will. The fourth strategy is learning to recognize guilt traps. Manipulators often replace logic with guilt because guilt is a powerful emotional motivator. You might hear things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "I guess you don't care about me." Notice how these comments don't solve the problem. They create emotional pressure instead. The goal is to make you feel responsible for someone else's disappointment, but feeling guilty doesn't automatically mean you've done something wrong. Sometimes guilt simply means you're choosing your own needs over someone else's demands. The fifth strategy is keeping your emotions private during conflict. Manipulators often gather emotional information the way a strategist gathers intelligence. The more they know about your fears and insecurities, the easier it becomes to use those things against you. This doesn't mean becoming cold. It means staying calm and focused. Emotional reactions often provide manipulators with exactly what they want. The calmer you remain, the less leverage they have over you. The sixth and perhaps most important strategy is paying attention to how people make you feel. After spending time with emotionally healthy people, you usually feel respected, understood, and valued. After spending time with manipulators, you often feel confused, guilty, pressured, or emotionally drained. Your emotions can sometimes detect unhealthy patterns before your conscious mind fully understands them. The moment you learn to recognize manipulation is the moment you stop being controlled by it.
Stop chasing motivation. Start understanding your mind. Subscribe to Inner Violet and learn how to think, not just react.